In the middle of a bustling meadow filled with buzzing wings and blooming flowers, lived Nicole the Bumblebee, the chubbiest, zippiest, and most giggle-prone bee of her hive. While the others worked, Nicole was often caught gazing at the sky, wondering what lay beyond the trees. One sunny morning, Nicole woke up with an itch, not on her fuzzy belly, but in her brain. She needed to know what was on the other side of the meadow. She zipped in excited loops, shouting, "I'm going on a grand adventure!" The other bees blinked. "But we have pollen to gather," they said. But Nicole just waved her tiny legs and flew off, dodging dandelions, determined to see something new. First stop, the shady woods, where even the bravest bees barely buzzed. Nicole hovered into the cool shadows, her eyes wide as mushrooms popped like umbrellas and glowing beetles blinked greetings at her. A squirrel nearly mistook her for a flying snack, but Nicole spun so fast she made herself dizzy. And the squirrel, too. "Oops! Sorry, Fuzzy Tail," she called, wobbling onward. Next, she reached the twisty brook, where dragonflies raced like darts over sparkling water. Nicole tried to join the race, but splashed herself mid-turn and tumbled into a lily pad. "Graceful as a goose in roller skates," she muttered, wringing out her antennae while frogs croaked in amusement nearby. Still, she buzzed back into the air, determined not to give up. In a grassy clearing, Nicole discovered a patch of wildflowers she'd never seen. Colors she didn't know flowers could be. She drank nectar until her belly made sloshy sounds, then giggled herself into a hiccup fit. Suddenly, a gust of wind swooped in, flipping Nicole like a leaf. She tumbled headfirst into a thistle bush, emerging with a new hat. A burr stuck on her head. "Perfect for adventuring," she declared, though it made her fly in zigzags. With a buzz and a burp she carried on, her hat wobbling with pride. Nicole reached the far fence, the place all young bees were told not to cross. Beyond it lay strange noises, unknown smells, and rumors of terrifying toads. She peeked through a hole in the fence and gasped. On the other side was a garden unlike any she'd seen. Neat rows of vegetables, towering sunflowers, and a pink plastic flamingo. Eager to explore, Nicole squeezed through the fence and zipped into the garden. She danced around sprinklers and bounced off tomatoes, laughing all the way. But suddenly, the sky darkened. Rain! Huge droplets pelted down, heavier than anything Nicole had ever flown in. She ducked beneath a leaf, shivering. For the first time all day, she felt nervous. "Maybe I've bumbled too far," she whispered, hugging her fuzzy legs to her fuzzy belly. When the rain stopped, the world sparkled. But Nicole didn't feel like bouncing. She missed the hive's warmth, her friends, and even the daily pollen duty. With soggy wings and a heavy heart, she began the long trip back. Along the way, the burr hat blew off, landing gently in a puddle. Nicole smiled softly and waved goodbye to it. At the twisty brook, the dragonflies clapped their wings in greeting. One even gave her a lift across the water, complimenting her burr fashion. Nicole chuckled. In the shady woods, the squirrel offered her a nut in apology. Nicole giggled, "No thanks, I'm more of a nectar gal," and buzzed on. Finally, the meadow came into view. Nicole's wings ached and her stripes were smudged, but her heart soared. She zipped straight into the hive. Her fellow bees swarmed her with questions. "Where did you go? What did you see? Why do you smell like tomatoes?" Nicole beamed, eyes twinkling. "I went far," she said, "fell into a bush, wore a burr, raced dragonflies, and saw a flamingo that didn't blink. And guess what? I didn't get eaten once!" The bees burst into laughter. Even the queen bee giggled behind her wings. Nicole, full of tales and nectar, settled in the hive's heart. That night, under the hum of sleepy wings, Nicole whispered to herself, "The world is big, but home is just the right size." She buzzed off into her dreams, smiling.